Well, I was at home on Saturday and I started thinking about what I was going to do, and it occurred to me, hey, I don't have a job. I can do whatever I want. I can go camping. So that's what Oreo and I are doing. After the rally, I am looking forward to getting back into my usual element. So I'm going to a Army Corps of Engineers campsite that is on the Alabama River Lakes. Hang out with me. It's raining a little bit right now. I don't know what the weather will be like over the next few days. I went ahead and got a reservation for tonight. This is Sunday. Got a reservation through Wednesday, so we'll see how the weather is and what the situation is like there. Brought my kayak and might do a little bit of paddling. Gonna check out this little dock down here. I'm all hooked up. Yeah. Looks like there's a boat over there someone has up against the shore. So this is the creek side. The riverside is further out that way, but in the opposite direction there's still quite a bit of creek back there, so I could do quite a bit of exploring in that area. What do you think, Oreo? You think it's a good spot? Okay, camper. Looks like there's a jet ski out there. There's the bathhouse. So it's got a laundry as well. Might come over here and take a shower sometime. Save the gray water space. And there's a little gravel path on the street side of this site that leads out to this little overlook area. It's kind of neat. This is the Alabama Riverside over here. That I forget the name of it. It's named after somebody. I can't remember. There's a lock there as well to the left, so it does have some barge traffic out here on the Alabama. We're all the way out at the end of the campground, and it went past the tent camping area. It's about 7 p.m. So this river, this is the Alabama River, and this over here on this side, this is Prairie Creek, and that's where My site is on Prairie Creek side. I look forward to getting the kayak out here, doing a little bit of paddling around. And there's this Spanish moss everywhere on the trees. It's very cool. Going back now through the tent camping area. This is really nice out here. Camping sites seem to have power and water, so it's like they have the same amenities as the RV sites. Here's my site. Like I said, that's the creek side over there behind my camper. And then over here is the Alabama River side. And the bathhouse. There's another road over on that side. So there are a few sites here that are not on the water. But give it a month and this place will be completely full. 4th of July. There's a dock down there. I guess there's a boat launch with those trailers. A little fish cleaning hut. It's really open out here. Basketball court. Oh yeah, there's the boat launch back there. I had a problem with my water heater last night. I kept getting a code E6, which is a very generic code. It just says something about some sensor isn't working, whether it's over temperature, no gas flow, whatever. It was just one particular sensor wasn't working, and that's all it tells you. Something's wrong. Not very helpful, but at least you know it's some sort of sensor related thing. Bottom line is it wasn't working. And I actually wound up, I was going to take a shower here in the camper, but I wound up going over to the bathhouse, which was fine. Turning it on again this morning, and now for some reason it seems to be working. All right, a healthy breakfast. I don't know about you, but eggs just aren't good without pepper on them. And of course salt, but to really make them stand out, you gotta have that pepper. But yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm at the Lowndes Interpretive Center This is a National Park Service location. This commemorates the Selma to Montgomery March. There's a area here next to it with some picnic tables and that sort of thing. And here is the building itself. So, gonna go in and check out the interpretive center. Oh, here's the entrance. Got a nice big skylight there. National Park Service. And this is the museum. Well, Site 34, which is where I am, almost has its own little private dock down here. And this is really nice. This is, it's about 80 degrees, I guess, but it's shady. And there's a breeze. And it's really nice sitting out here. I think I'll go get my Kindle and sit here and read a little bit, catch up on my reading. And as far as I'm concerned, you're welcome to do the same. Or you can just lie down and take a nap or whatever you want to do. As long as it involves not jumping in the water. You're a good girl. Well, here we go. We're out in the creek. Prairie Creek. We're going to go over to the other side of the creek. It is just fine weather for paddling. It is not hot at all. Gonna go check out this shore over here on this side. See what there is to see. I did see some turtles earlier when I was riding my bike, but that was just a little pond, a little swampy pond. Overcast, which is helping with the temperatures. There's a little dock there to the right, and then the ramp is over there straight ahead. Mimosa tree. My aunt had a mimosa tree in her backyard, and it was great for climbing. I remember me and my cousin would often climb up in that mimosa. I didn't even bring a hat. It's so overcast, and it's not going to change, I don't believe, anytime soon. All this Spanish moss hanging from the tree is really neat. And there's, looks like a lot of ferns and what is that? There's a palm. I'm not sure what's over on this side. Oh, I got a lot of fishing poles put in the water there. Got about 10 different holders. Well, I'm glad to have gotten out here a little bit, even if it wasn't very far. It's getting kind of late. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'll go in. The real trick is to see if I can get out without dunking myself here. So we'll see. I turned it around so in case I do fall in, it'll make good content. But we'll see if I can get out of here. Piece of cake. Let's see if I can pull the kayak up. How well this is going to turn out. So this is called a tagine. This kind of dish, both the name of the dish itself and also the dish inside is all they're called a tagine. This is a Moroccan chicken tagine. So what I did was I took chicken thighs, I marinated them in spices, cumin, turmeric, ginger, you know, saffron, some other spices. Got those 24 hours or so in the fridge, and then when I got ready, I browned the chicken in a frying pan. Just browned both sides, took it out, and then I put onions in the frying pan, got those sort of translucent colored. I put in a little garlic, got that going. Then I put the onions in the bottom of the tagine, and then put the chicken on top, put a little water in there, put the lid on. The griddle here is really just a heat diffuser so that the flame doesn't touch this. This is earthenware, crock stuff. So it's been cooking now for 30 minutes or so, and I think it's about ready. We're going to take a look and see. I forgot some very crucial ingredients for a good Moroccan tagine, and that is olives and preserved lemons, and I forgot them. But regardless, yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks pretty good. Of course, the saffron gives you a lot of that yellow, kind of yellow color. And so what the tagine does is it just sort of keeps all the steam and lets it condense and fall back down, so it sort of intensifies the flavors in there. So I think I'm going to call this done. I'm going to make sure my flame is off, and I'm going to turn off my fan. And going to let this cool down a little bit, and then I'm going to, oh yeah, I think that's going to be good. Even without the olives and the preserved lemons, and with the olives and preserved lemons, it's really good. But we're going to give this a try and see if it's edible. I think it might be. Chicken tagine here. Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot else to go with it. Some couscous would be nice. Put this on a bed of couscous, might be good. Probably going to save that for lunch tomorrow, or maybe dinner tomorrow. So I've got a little bit of wheat toast that'll can use to sop up some of that gravy. But other than that, it's time to dig in. Oh yeah, this is tender stuff. It's just falling apart. Very tasty. I rode my bike back out here to the dam. I guess this is some sort of, I don't know if it's an old administrative building or exactly what it is. Oh, it's been unused for quite some time. Yeah, probably some admin building with the glass doors and everything. And then there's the entrance to the dam. I'll walk around here. Well, there's a jet ski in there, and a desk. And on this side, on the front side here, that's the lock. You can see there's one side of the lock right there, and that wall, and then over there's the other wall. And if you look down there, then there's the end of the entrance to the lock, and then the river upstream. I had the awning out just a little ways to keep my chair dry and that sort of thing. Yeah. And ants everywhere. Just long lines of marching ants all over the side of the trailer. They were going up into the weep holes of the window. And I went inside and saw, not a lot, but 2 or 3 ants marching along on the windowsill. I don't know, I've always heard that ants typically do that when they need water, where they try to get into your house. But I don't know if that's true or not. But after having rained, I didn't see as many ants out and about and marching into trying to get into the Oliver. Really nice, pleasant morning here this morning. Even though it is overcast, the temperatures are really nice and nice breeze. And well, just because someone's walking doesn't mean you have to bark at them. Yeah, no. Come here. Come here. You see her over there? Okay. She loves people. If it looks like someone's going to come up and pet her, she just goes wild. She goes nuts. Just, oh, please touch me, please touch me. But if they're just walking by, oh, she's just like a guard dog. I don't know why. Come back over here. You don't need to guard me. You don't need to protect me. I'll be okay without your services. I think for sure if you ever find yourself in this section of Alabama, definitely give the Prairie Creek Campground a try. It's really close to the Selma to Montgomery National Historic Trail, the Lowndes County Interpretive Center. It's a long title. Is cool. It's run by the National Park Service, and it's got quite a few artifacts as well as just presentations on different aspects of the march from Selma to Montgomery in 1965. If you do that, if you go through that interpretive center, there's a film that they will show. You have to ask for it to be seen because they don't show it on a regular rotation. But it was a good film. Showed you a lot more of the historical kind of interviews with people that were marching back in the day, what the events, how the events unfolded over several days. As far as the campground goes, 4 out of 5 for sure. Gravel areas here, like what I'm sitting on. Some steps up to a concrete pad for parking. They're level. I didn't have to use any kind of leveling. I just put the stabilization jacks down, and I happened to back up just to the point where they could go down on that wooden beam that's to prevent you from rolling off the back. But really deep, long pads. Has a grill and a fire ring and an aluminum picnic table. So bathhouse, really clean, and lots of hot water. I did use it for a couple of days. Very quiet here, lots of birds. I'm here in June, early June, and access to both Prairie Creek here on the side that I'm on, and right over there on that side is the Alabama River. Okay, well, I'll end it here. And once again, I appreciate your subscribing. If you're not subscribed, it's free. Go ahead and give it subscribe to it. Give me some comments and tell me what you think about this campground or about anything really. I always appreciate reading, and I try to respond to every comment. So like I always say at the end of my videos, thanks for watching.